Oh my word, Megatron, your arm is broken. You are absolutely crap. Oh, Megatron, I will get you. No, you won't, Prime. Oh, yes, you will. My arm's just broken off. Hello there. Welcome to Driven It Storytime. Storytime with a bit of a difference. I'm playing with my Transformers that I've had since a child. Got my Prime here. Prime, absolutely brilliant. He was a really, really good figure. Megatron, on the other hand, utter crap. It really was. I mean, they kept breaking. These were as fragile as anything. But when he was transformed, it just looked weird and sort of freaky. Anyway, and he sort of had funny legs. Anyway, not come to talk about Transformers a toy. We've come to talk about Transformers on a different scale. Now, this is sort of story time with a bit of a difference because I'm not doing a brochure because I was having a clear out and I found this and I went, oh, wow, I've not read this. I haven't read this probably since about 1986. And so that is quite a number of years ago. Anyway, you might remember these. Oh, well, anyway, Prime has just won the war. Megatron is now dead. Oh, rest in peace. Anyway, sorry, I got slightly sidetracked. No, anyway, so you might remember these. Oh, I've got hair. This is the Transformers Adventure Game Books. Now, I've only ever had the one, but these were pretty good. And you could sort of dictate how you wanted to go. So, get yourself comfortable, because I quite am. And we'll make a start. The Transformers Adventure Game Book, Highway Clash. Written by Dave Morris, illustrated by John Higgins. Now, this first page tells you how you use the adventure book and what you do and how you go. So I will just read this bit to you. This is an adventure story, but it is not like most other adventure stories. There is one big difference. You are the main character. What happens in the story depends on your decisions. The fate of the Transformers, whether Optimus Prime will win the day, or whether the evil plans of Megatron will succeed, is in your hands. Do not read the pages of this adventure in numerical order, as you would an ordinary book. You should start at page 1, of course, but where you go to from there will depend on what you choose to do. Prepare yourself to meet the Transformers. Now turn to page 1. Now I hope you're as excited as I am. The Yorkshire Dales can be a bleak place in winter, but in summer they are great for a camping holiday. This warm, sunny morning, you are sitting with your back to a very ancient granite block, known locally as the Druid Stone. You come out with a drawing pad, intending to sketch the nearby reservoir, but you feel too lazy for that. God, it feels like this book has actually been written for me. You sit back and enjoy the sunshine. Hearing a rumble in the distance, you turn your head, hoping that it is not thunder. Luckily, there is hardly a cloud in the sky. The noise you heard is a huge lorry that is slowly trundling along the road, a few kilometres away. It must be carrying delicate cargo if it has to move that slowly. It must be valuable as well, because it is escorted by a police car and several motorcycles. You are about to return to your daydream when the sun glints off something shiny in the grass nearby. Now we have choices. Remember, with this adventure book you get choices. If you want to investigate this, turn to page 2. If you ignore it and go on lazing in the sun, turn to page 19. Well, I'm going to turn to page 19 because I just still want to laze in the sunshine. Because to be honest with you, it's February at the moment. It's bleak and it's cold and I'm fed up. I want some sunshine. So I'm going to pretend I'm in some sunshine. Page 19. You are gazing at the reservoir glimmering in the sunlight, daydreaming about starships, wizards, and galactic empires, when a loud roar makes you sit up with a jolt. Over on the road, you are astonished to see the convoy being attacked by 2 robot warriors. One, a giant with a cannon built onto his right arm, is scattering the terrified policeman with antimatter blasts. Quickly, Rumble, he calls to his smaller accomplice. Let us take what we want and waste no time here. Yes, great Megatron, replies the other. He sees the lorry driver scrambling out of the cab and throws him off his feet with a sonic pulse that cracks the road surface. However, as he strides triumphantly towards the abandoned lorry, he begins to hesitate. The lorry is changing shape. And so is the police car. They transform into two gleaming robots who stand ready to challenge the evil Decepticons, Optimus Prime and Prowl. Gasp, Megatron. Turn to page 26. No choice on this one. Page 26. Megatron sends Optimus Prime reeling with a titanic cannon blast, but the Autobot quickly recovers and responds with a searing laser shots. However, he does not notice Rumble, who sneaks hurriedly around to the abandoned trailer and tears off the doors. Prowl runs to stop him from stealing the valuable cargo, but is knocked off his feet and stunned by a shot in the back from Megatron's fearsome cannon. Take the microchips to safety, Rumble, shouts Megatron in a chilling voice. I shall deal with the Autobots. Rumble tucks a crate under his arm and starts running from the road. The hidden door to the Decepticon hideout lies in the bushes just beyond the Druid Stone. He glances over his shoulder to the road. Thick plumes of smoke and dazzling bomb bursts mean that the Autobots have lost sight of him. In a moment, he will have disappeared into the hideout. Dare you try and stop him? Dare we? If you stand by the Druid Stone and yell at Rumble, turn to page 34. If you run towards the reservoir, turn to page 36. If you stay hidden where you are, turn to page 33. Well, do you know what? I always believe never really get involved in other people's wars, arguments, etc., etc. So do you know what? I'm going to stay hidden where I am. Let's go to page 33. You watch Rumble scurry down into the underground hideout. Meanwhile, on the road, Prowl has managed to get all the policemen clear. Optimus Prime now has no need to worry about hurting innocent bystanders and is able to use the full power of his laser against Megatron. You watch in awe. Who will win, the valiant leader of the Autobots or his evil and ruthless foe? Suddenly, Megatron abandons the battle. He takes to the air, sending down a barrage of cannon bursts to cover his retreat. He streaks through the air. He is out of sight of the road and hidden by a bank when he returns to the hideout. You saw where he went, but the Autobots did not. Turn to page 38. Oh, isn't this exciting? Carry on. Following the Decepticon attack, several policemen lie groaning. It is a miracle no one was killed, but many were injured by flying rocks when Megatron shattered the road with his cannon blasts. Optimus Prime orders Prowl to revert to his car form. He and Roller, Optimus's transit module, must take the wounded to hospital. Optimus Prime turns to you. We must recover the vital microchips the Decepticons stole, he says. They can be used to build intelligent computers. We were secretly guarding them because we knew Megatron might try to steal them. He wants them so that he can create more robots to add to his Decepticon army. You see there is no time to waste. You show Optimus where you saw the Decepticons vanish into the underground lair. Turn to page 55. Now, I'm going to stop right here because I've got a bit of a problem. And I sort of think, maybe I should have run off. But I didn't. I stood by I hid, didn't I, by the Druid Stone. So I didn't really hide very well, did I? Because Optimus then found me. So you sort of go, bugger. And now I've got to become involved. And I didn't want to become involved, but now I am involved. Oh, I'm fuming. Anyway, I've got to turn to page 55. Okay. Optimus Prime is about to tear the steel door off its hinges. But you point to a button. It is wise to use stealth wherever possible, says Optimus. That's rich, considering the fact he was just about to rip the door off. My words, not his. He presses the button and the door slides silently open. Descending a ramp, you find yourselves in an eerie underground hideaway from which Megatron planned the theft. You are in a corridor and could go in either direction from here. If you suggest going left, turn to page 63. If you think you should go right, Turn to page 61. Oh, now there's a choice. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Let's go left. So we're going to go to page 63. You soon reach the master control room. It is the nerve centre of Megatron's hideout, the centre of his web. Rumble and Megatron have their backs to you, eagerly poring over the priceless electronic components they have just stolen. There's too much at stake to exactly play fair, mutters Optimus Prime. He aims his laser and sends a blinding burst of energy through the air into Rumble. Why he didn't take out Megatron, I will not know. Doesn't give us the choice here. The blast takes the bullying little robot unawares and sends him flying into a computer unit, stunned. Optimus, shouts Megatron, turning to behold his dearest foe. This will be our last battle, Autobot. Optimus charges forward to attack him. You may be right about that, Megatron, he says grimly. Turn to page 66. All you can do is watch helplessly as the metal titans pound one another with clanging blows. Each punch could smash a stone wall, but neither seems to be getting the upper hand. Seeing the crate of microchips that the Decepticons stole, you race forward and pull off the lid. The delicate components are stored carefully within. Megatron notices you out of the corner of his eye and turns, armed that you will damage the microchips. This distraction is just the advantage that Optimus has been waiting for. He delivers a stunning blow that throws Megatron back into the computer panels. There is a sizzling flash of electricity, and Megatron, damaged, makes for a secret exit. Rumble has also recovered, and, seeing his evil master defeated, slinks along to make his escape also. Let them go, laughs Optimus, placing his huge metal hand on your shoulder, practically crushing you. My words, not theirs. They will do no harm for a while, and we have recovered the microchips they stole. You played a great part in this victory, my Earth friend. You cannot help grinning with pride. The end. And there we have it. The Autobots, they win the day. Well done, Prime. Hooray. He won the day. You won the day. I personally always read this, wanted Megatron to win. I can tell you now, spoiler alert, Megatron never wins. But you know, there are huge, huge problems with this. The fact that Megatron knew about the convoy, knew about the secret stash of microchips. And you start thinking, do you know what? The Decepticons, they really did deserve to win because they had so much intelligence. They just knew what was going on. Admittedly, they are cowards because the moment the going got tough, they were like, oh, bugger this, and shot off. Never actually ready to face a challenge. Bit of a coward there. But you always wanted them to win because they just were clued up. Anyway, this time, what's it called? Prime, he won. Autobots, transform. Hey, look at that, I can still do it. Yeah, I can't transform. Megatron, he's broken and he's sort of, oh God, it is just utter crap. Can stay on the bloody floor. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Mind you go, take care. See you soon. You go to from the fuck me, that was just dreadful, wasn't it? But it is not like most others. Fuck, actually, I've got my glasses on. That's what it is. Oh, okay, I forgot this. It's set in America. Set in America. Oh, for fuck's sake. The Yorkshire Dales can be a bleak Rumble, he calls to his smaller compliance. Fucking idiot. Accomplice. Fucking sizzling bomb blasts mean that, oh, for fuck's sake, you're there. That's Prime. His aims, oh, for fuck's sake. GoPro, stop recording.